the gang, other gang experts would be able to tie it, but this is relevant to show Dorsey's gang affiliation at the DeKalb County Jail.
All right. Okay, cross.
See, this is show they be watching us the whole time, even when niggas gang banging. They sit inside they offices, niggas typing up memos and shit, man.
How you doing, Mr. Hall?
Good, how you doing?
Good. I have a few questions for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. This first, I'm gonna try to go in the same way that the state did. Let's start from the beginning and start with your training. You said you received quite a bit of training, but most of it has been experience that you learned from working at the jail. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You've always been worked at the jail or a detention officer, correct?
Yes.
You've never worked the streets?
No.
You've never actually had a
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
there and drive and pull people over?
No.
Have you ever conducted any interviews of anybody that's not in custody?
No.
Okay. When you talk to individuals that are in custody, do you Mirandize them? Do you advise them of their rights?
Unless when it's dealing with a charge, yes.
Hey, this lawyer good. Hey, this nigga, hey,
charges.
He asked them questions ain't nobody asking right now.
Some people that you understood to be sex, money, murder. Did you Mirandize those people when you spoke with them?
Nah, sit your ass down. Nah, sit your ass down, man.
All right, man.
No.
Now let's go back and focus on your training. You've received quite a bit of training, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
You actually testified when asked how many hours of gang-related training, you say you don't remember, right?
Yes.
And then you had to have your recollection refreshed. Is that correct?
Yes.
When you have so much training, sometimes it's just too much. You can't keep up with all of that. Is that right?
I stand you, Judge.
Yeah, answer that.
All right. So when you were refreshed, and then you got a chance to look at State's Exhibit 17. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you have that in front of you?
No.
No, may I get a State's Exhibit and permission to publish?
Get his ass, man. Hey.
That's me.
Whoever lawyer that is, he all right.
I just wanted to see it and you see it at the same time. So
He about to break his little ass down.
I'll have
and
it.
also for the benefit of
I have a copy of it, so it's fine. I don't think you need to
Oh,
publish
is
it.
it okay if I hand him my copy? It
Yeah,
is
that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah, see what he talking about, man. Since you want to be an expert in shit, oh, Stifler ass nigga.
You testified that you have, after refreshing recollection, you testified you have had over 100 hours of training. Is that right?
Yes.
You want to do a little math with me?
Yes.
Yeah,
right.
let's get it
You please tell
cracking.
me, according to your resume,
That lawyer good, man. I ain't gonna lie.
gang basics in DeKalb County Sheriff's Office on October 2016. Is that correct?
Yes.
How many hours was that?
8 hours.
Okay. And then after that, let's say 8. After that, you also received narcotics and gang investigation from Dobbins Air Reserve Base on December 2019. How many hours you get there?
24.
Okay, 24. Next, basic gang.
He's gonna show that he's not an
investigator
expert.
course
He about to
on
break him
Coweta
down.
County Sheriff's Office on May 2021. How many hours you get there?
8.
All right, so now we got 8 again. Then we got Georgia Gang Investigators Association Conference in Savannah, Georgia. Beautiful city. You don't know how many hours you got there?
Both of those conferences were a week long, so it was 8 hours for 5 days. So
Oh, you didn't put that here. Why didn't you put that on your resume?
I don't know, sir.
Okay. Now let's go to the last one.
He nervous a little bit.
PSTC, chip stack. That's how y'all call it, right?
Yes, sir.
Gang recognition and identification course, October 2022. And that was Gwinnett County Police Academy. How many hours is that?
24.
All right. So let's just add up the ones that you actually put a number of hours in there. How much does that add up to?
Gang, I see you.
I don't think the math test is for you, Mr. Johnson. Okay, just want to help you out. Okay.
He failed in math. He's still trying to figure it out.
About 66 hours.
66 hours. Would it surprise you to know that actually 8 plus 8 plus 24 plus 24 is 64?
64.
Okay, but you said 66.
Yeah,
No.
I'm gonna object. Whether he can do math is not relevant to whether he's a gang expert.
No, this is going towards his credibility. I mean, he testified after being refreshed.
You know what? You can cross in my trial in regards to that, but could you stick with the Daubert issues? Or
Yes, Your Honor.
okay, thank you.
Man, I tell a nigga, man, you can't afford to gangbang no more, nigga, because you under a microscope.
Let's move on.
So you received over 100 hours of training, according to you. Most of that training has been pretty recent, hasn't it?
Yes.
You claim that you've had a chance to talk to a Cordarius Dorsey, is that right?
Yes, I didn't do his classification, but his classification was done at the jail.
So you said you didn't know his classification, is that right?
I didn't do his classification, but his classification is in our files.
Okay, so why are you here if you are not the one that did the classification?
I'm here for the expertise of the gangs in the DeKalb County Jail.
Okay, so as far as you know, you were just given a paper that says that he is sex money murderer, is that right?
Yes, it's documented. That's
Okay.
a sex murder.
Who wrote this document classifying Mr. Dorsey as sex money murder?
An investigator that was on a unit at the time.
And what is that name?
Investigator name was Smith, Taylor Smith.
Taylor Smith. Does he
Yes.
know, is he still working with the DeKalb office?
No.
And Taylor Smith, according to your knowledge of your business records, is the one that had a chance to interview Mr. Dorsey?
Yes.
Did you ever interview Mr. Dorsey?
No.
Okay. So all you know is from we're lawyers.
A piece of paper, that's it.
That somebody gave it to you, right?
This is
Yes.
Now I'm going to show you what I will mark as, hold on. Do you have with you the whatever document you determined that my client is is claimed to be sex money murder?
good.
No, I don't have it.
Yeah, sweating under that
Do you
table.
remember that
He
document?
nervous.
Yes.
All right. What was that document called?
A gang classification.
Gang classifications. And then what does that document show?
It shows tattoos. It has basic information of the individual, and it also has a narrative that the person who classified the inmate wrote or typed.
Did that document that you reviewed, where you determined that someone else has classified Mr. Dorsey as sex money murder, did that document have any information about the interview that was conducted?
Yes.
Okay. And in that interview, do you remember what questions were asked?
No.
Okay. What type of questions would be asked to determine if somebody is or is not in a gang?
Usually they would just ask the person, are you in a gang?
And according to your memory, did Mr. Dorsey answer in the affirmative to that question?
Yes.
He did. And what did, according to your memory, what did he answer?
He stated he was a sex money murder blood.
Okay. And again, this is a documented record that has been given to the state. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So we should have a copy of that somewhere.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in that document, other than, hello, Mr. Inmate, what is your affiliation? What else do they ask them?
Basic information as name, date of birth, address, social security, things of that nature.
Let me make my question a little more specific. Other than, hey, Mr. Inmate, what are you affiliated with? What other questions are asked that would trigger you making a decision as to whether or not somebody's affiliated with a gang?
No other question besides if they are in the gang.
Okay. So just to clarify, are you in a gang? Yes or no? And then what's your name? What's your birthday? What's your social?
Yes, sir.
Now you want to know their basic information, birthday, social, and all that, so you can keep track of them. Is that right?
No.
And why are you asking for the social then? You're trying to get a gift card?
That's just part of the process of the classification.
I told you that lawyer good.
What
got
is
a
the
blessing
reason
on
for
him.
that process?
Trying to get a gift card.
He already answered that he doesn't have reason for that as part of the.
I sustain the objection.
All right. Now, do you also do their fingerprints?
No.
All right. Someone else takes their fingerprints. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Does the person taking the fingerprints, do you consider them an expert in fingerprints?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Now, after having this interview with, I guess you said Mr. Smith, Investigator Smith, had this interview, and then the main reason he decided to classify Mr. Dorsey as sex money murder is because he said, yes, I am. Is that right?
Yes, along with the tattoos or the picture of the tattoos that she took.
Are these interviews recorded?
No.
So it is just what the officer remembers, and we got to take her word for it.
Yes.
Now, let me correct that. Actually, we don't have to take her word for it because she's not here. We have to take your word that she did that. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now,
Get his ass, man. Get his ass.
On multiple occasions, what do you do to classify somebody? And if I remember correctly, you kept answering, we look at literature, we search the cells, and we listen to jail calls. Is that right?
Yes.
All right. Now, when you look at literature, specific to Mr. Dorsey, what literature did you find in his possession?
I didn't find any literature in his possession.
I'm sorry?
I didn't find any literature from Mr. Dorsey.
Okay. Now, sometimes there's multiple steps because you want to corroborate, right?
Yes.
I mean, somebody can tell you, I am Billy, but they're really not. They are hypothetical. They might say, I am Billy, but they're not. They might be a gangster disciple, but they want to be placed with the police because maybe they have a reason to go in there and take care of something. Is that right?
Yes, that could happen.
People lie to you. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So then once you hear something, you go and you look for more information. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You didn't find any literature regarding Mr. Dorsey?
No.
Now, what are the identifiers of sex money murder?
You might see a tattoo with a SMM. They might have a Portland Trailblazer symbol on them, or a blazer, or they might show two guns or have two guns, or you might see the word two guns.
Okay. And once you have a tattoo, it's forever, isn't it?
Yes.
All right. And is gang membership eternal? Are you a gang member forever?
Yes.
Okay. So once you're
you could be a hold on, man. Hold on, bro.
You can.
You just told me that you are in a gang forever. How are you going to do that?
But it's still considered a gang.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So, see, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, let me tell you something, homie. Once you turn bad, once you start ratting, it's over. It ain't no coming back from that. It's either death or get the fuck on. You see what I'm saying? But just watching this whole shit though, just knowing, every state got gang units. You see what I'm saying? Everything you do is documented. Even when the police slide on that block, they blurp y'all, they get your identification and they put you in a file in that location of that gang that you was in. You see what I'm saying? Even if you're not affiliated, them pull out them white cards and ask you what's your name and they'll let you go free. All that shit. They gonna say where they pulled you over at, where you was arrested at. All that shit, homie. Niggas gotta understand, bro. You can't afford to go to jail without no lawyer, homie. Because you got all of these people sitting in them offices while you out there drinking, smoking all day. These niggas is writing your information down. They documenting your life. You see what I'm saying? So niggas can't afford to get caught up no more, bro. Just looking at this shit. This whole case costs millions of dollars. Put it like that. Because you got to look at everybody in there doing 8 hours a day. I mean, from the deputies to the typewriting lady, to the jury, all that shit, homie. To the lawyers, the public defenders, all that shit, man. This is about $1 million just to fight this type of trial. Niggas don't understand. Niggas can't. Nigga, you can't. If you a broke nigga, homie, you shouldn't be out here playing with the streets, nigga, because what you doing it for if you broke? You see what I'm saying? You basically just wasting your time, nigga. Because this nigga like this stiffler ass nigga, this nigga gonna tell on a nigga fast out, nigga. You see what I'm saying?
From that department.
From what department?
DeKalb County.
When did you get that?
I don't recall the actual date.
Was it like a few weeks ago, a few months ago?
No, it was months ago.
Months ago, okay. But you are DeKalb County though?
Yes.
All right. So I'm confused. You being DeKalb County, you asked for DeKalb County's?
Yes, the DeKalb County Police Department has their own separate gang unit.
Okay. And who is in that gang unit?
Different police officer detectives.
his particular he testifies more succinctly as to that. I'm not satisfied as of now. He's got a lot of experience, but I still have to be assured that he can apply that to Mr. Dorsey. And it may have just been, I don't know if he's nervous or if
he's nervous. That's exactly what it is. That nigga sweating under that motherfucking table, though.
Be able to testify. Okay, these are the things that we in the gang expert, whatever, take a look at. We do X, Y, Z. My training tells me I do X, Y, Z, A, B, C, elemental P. As it pertains to Mr. Dorsey, I did A, B, C, D, E, F, G, X, Y, elemental P. Boom.
Gang, I see. What up, y'all?
That's why I'm not going to qualify him at this point in time.
Building, Smoke Dog,
revisit it at a later point. Mr. Hall, you're doing a fine job. Don't want you to think you're not. I'm just not going to qualify you as an expert at this point in time.
Yeah, get his ass up. Get his ass up out of here, man.
We'll see you at another point in time. Okay, sir?
Little stiffler.
Just when anybody
yeah, nigga, you ain't no expert, nigga, just because you worked in a county jail. Nigga, knock it off. Get up out of there. Hey, shout out to that lawyer right there, man. That nigga good. I don't know if he's Latino or Mexican or Indian.
Mr. Jones, you get to write the order.
He good. I like him.
So look at you. You get to write the order, okay? All right. Make sure you send that to Miss Love.
That's all right, right there, though.
Ms. Rosenwasser, and let them take a look at it, okay? All right.
I'm sorry.
He did his job. He did his job right there.
Yes, ma'am, I would. I thought you were going to go ahead and do that, but if I had not otherwise tasked you, yes, ma'am, I would.
Yes,
okay, all right. Just bear with me a second.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Come on, they breaking this case down in pieces, man. And you know the fucked up thing about it is that the DA constantly giving all his his comrades, man, his co-defendants plea deals. They go plea everybody out and they go hit Thug with whatever that's left on the table. Whatever they didn't demolish or annihilate through this trial, they go give that nigga everything. You know what I'm saying? It's murder, drugs, all this shit, conspiracy to kill, all that shit on there, man. So he gonna take something. Thug ain't walking. This one thing, and this is my personal opinion. Thug ain't walking away from this case with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's not gonna happen, bro. They got too many niggas taking plea deals, man. They separating the case. They are separating the case all together. Like the DA said, she don't care about none of them. She just want the leaders. Look, Thug never thought he'd be fighting for his life like this, though, nigga. Never. He should have never had his hands too tied to this shit. You the nigga with the money. How you got millions of dollars and you actually transporting this shit? You supposed to have another car that.
Okay, all right. Okay, anything else? I think we're at now stopping point. As I promised, we have several individuals like you here that need to have the rest. So, is your expert on? Are they on the way?
Yes.
He go snitch. He just look like he go snitch, huh? What up with it, gang? Okay. What up?
And, we'll go ahead and take your testimony at that point, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it very quickly. For those of you who have followed that, this is currently sent out an somewhat updated questionnaire. Yeah. I was trying to kind of manipulate earlier this morning, but it's the second one that we have sent out that I'm going to go off of this afternoon. So we have it electronically. Go ahead and pull that up. You can use that. Okay? All right. Unless there's anything else, we're going to recess until 1:15. All right.
I had one thing. Of course, Mr. Harvey celebrated his 49th wedding anniversary. And he's here.
Hold on, Mr. Harvey. I know for previous, I'm not talking about you.
But I'd also like to personally say that on behalf of him, I would like the way things are going here. So next year on his 50th, do you give him the day off?
So, I can do that. Just because you asked, I mean, he's not taking, you and him are not taking CLEs anymore, so why not?
Now this judge is fair, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't heard nothing but fairness when it comes to the judge.
Counsel, let me get you down whatever he says.
I didn't heard nothing but fairness, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, that's why I pay attention to what he's saying, man. Because, you know, even though Thug going through this case right now, it kind of motivated me to start looking back into our constitutional rights and understanding, like, damn, nigga, if I catch a case, what this time mean? You see what I'm saying? What kind of lawyer should I be looking for this defense? You see what I'm saying? And looking at their backgrounds and all that type of shit, man. Yeah, man, reminiscent when he was Snoop Dogg fighting this murder case. Now, you know what? I'm thinking about Wallow. Cause him and Wallow sat down at $1 million worth of game job, nigga, and he was like, yeah, man, you know, cause once you get behind the walls and you looking at life, man, it's a fucked up feeling. You see what I'm saying? Cause right now, this show you who your friends is. This show you who your homeboys is, though, nigga. This ain't nothing to play with, bro. This identify, nigga, every nigga that you done looked out for. Mind y'all, Thug is a millionaire, my nigga. So every nigga around that nigga, he take care of his niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you don't feed a dog, niggas go turn on you. You see what I'm saying? Like, Thug ain't dumb. Thug, no, he has to, nigga. I'm pretty sure, look, if I was Thug and I'm a millionaire, in order to protect my ass, this money is not a value to me, nigga. I'm getting all you niggas lawyers. I'm not finna sit up here and nigga just get me the best lawyer money could buy and leave you niggas out to dry. Because whatever that they doing, they got so much dirt on this man, cuz like Thug come from nothing, homie. This not no nigga that was born into money. This nigga grew up poor. This nigga grew up not having shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody, look, first of all, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, this case right here make Thug look like it puts him on a whole nother level, though, nigga. It make this nigga look like a kingpin, for number one, because when this trial first started, Thug was stating that YSL is only a record label. Gunna sit up here and classified it as a gang. You see what I'm saying? So now, no matter what it is, because Gunna is a high-ranking member that was from YSL, he classified that shit as a gang, homie. So this shit right here is just gonna show y'all this is history in the making, bro. YSL is once he testified that and confirmed that, and his statement was admitted into the documentation. Yeah, nigga, for sure, nigga, YSL gonna be considered a gang. Ain't nothing you can do. You see what I'm saying? Once he gone, they might have a microscope under them niggas, or they just might recognize them just as a gang. But nigga, Death Row ain't even considered a gang. You see what I'm saying? Death Row, nigga, had murders, bodies, and all that shit, nigga. But YSL like up making history with this shit. At the end of the day, homie, Thug is really making history. But it's a fucked up feeling, nigga, because you know I just looked at his house. If y'all looked on the internet, nigga, they should show Young Thug house, nigga. Young Thug house, nigga was a fucking mansion. Nigga had like some motherfucking Al Pacino shit and Scarface shit. Nigga, like the pool was in the middle of the house. You know what I'm saying? High ceiling, all that shit. Nigga shit. Man, that boy had some money, bro. That boy still got some money. I think even if he do got time, he got enough money to take care of his family for sure. If Thug got to go sit down and do 20 years, I mean, he got enough to maybe last 5 or 10, maybe 5 or 10 years. You see what I'm saying? Because you know, the boy, they gave that boy $100 million to do a joint venture with 300 and YSL as a label. So, nigga, come on, 100 million, bro. Niggas don't even know how, man, come on, bro. Niggas don't even know, man. Nigga, that boy playing with some money, homie. But I hope niggas is really watching this shit, homie. I hope niggas understand, nigga, it costs money to commit crime. You see what I'm saying? Because if you get caught for whatever crime you commit, you better have some lawyer money, bro. I tell nigga, go put $5,000 down on a retainer fee, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? Stop playing with your life. Because, nigga, your life is not for free. Life is, when niggas say, you know, this, you got to pay for freedom, homie. You know what I'm saying? When I say freedom, yeah, you could walk, you could talk, nigga, on this black top, nigga. But financial freedom, you got to pay for that. You got to work for that. You see what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody giving nobody financial freedom, my nigga. Let's be honest. Let's be clear. Let's understand and identify the fact that if Thug didn't have no money right now, bro, this shit would have been over with. This wouldn't even been no trial. You see what I'm saying? Nigga would have copped the first deal that they gave him. Since this day 4, I give it about 2 more dates. My nigga, they gonna throw a deal at Thug. Thug don't jump on it, my nigga. He fucked. Yeah, Gunna bit the cheese, man. He definitely bit the cheese. Would I say he snitched directly on Young Thug? Nah. But by the fact that Thug said that YSL was just a record label, you went and confirmed that it was a gang, bro. That's already making his case look bad. You see what I'm saying? That was one of the main key factors that he needed to have to make himself seem less of a fucking mob, a mob boss or a kingpin that it was. You see what I'm saying? If he owns the record label, you see what I'm saying? That makes him the head honcho. See what I'm saying? So what it is, Thug probably got too much money right now. See, they too much money. If they could tie any of the finances that he has to the streets, it's over. It's over. You see what I'm saying? How you walk away from a Rico charge without telling? Good question, Steve-O. Hey, you're gonna compromise something. Even if you're not directly snitching on the person, you telling on that gang. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas forget, like, nigga, you can tell on your hood. You know how niggas put that on their hood? Nigga like, nigga, that's on whoop-de-whoop. They put it on their set so niggas could believe them. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, put that on their hood and it's supposed to stamp as you telling the truth as you real. You see what I'm saying? So, nigga, you get on the stand, nigga, and testify against that hood being involved in money, murder, drug transactions. You hindering a nigga set. You telling on your hood. You see what I'm saying? Nigga be like, oh, he ain't tell on the person, but nigga tell on the hood. Come on, bro. That shit bad, homie. This shit look bad. This is real bad for him. Because not only is he affected by this, you gotta realize, nigga, his daughters, his kids is affected by this. His kids don't have their daddy no more who was nigga. You gotta look at it like this, though, nigga, right? You supposed to take care of your kids, nigga, no matter what. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, his kids is fuck what we think, fuck what niggas is saying. You see what I'm saying? His mama, somebody gotta be a daddy to them kids. You see what I'm saying? Somebody gotta, so you know, somebody's losing. He ain't the only one losing at the end of the day. Assuming that telling and corroborating is the same thing. Hey, you know what's so funny though, Kev, though, right? You can't, bruh, like when you dealing with those situations, cooperating is not a good thing. Now, it's one thing where, you know, they said, look, it's still bad because, say for instance, a nigga rob a bank, right? And you just a driver, right? Y'all got caught driving away from the bank and y'all got money inside the car. But if you just a driver, they say, look, you get on the stand and say, hey, I was driving, I was wrong. You see what I'm saying? And they give you a deal behind that. That still proves that y'all actually went to commit the crime and went in the bank. You see what I'm saying? So either way, you fuck. Because the nigga could be like, oh, no, I don't know. I just picked up this money from somebody else. They never caught y'all, but they got niggas on camera with all masks on. You can't see nobody, but they know that they got one of y'all just based off of a shoe print. You see what I'm saying? Look at that scenario. That scenario right there, nigga, tell it all. Like, nigga, if niggas, they say, nigga, I give you 2 years to say you was driving. You just a driver. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just bad, bro. Like, at the end of the day, homie, even if you cooperate, it still fucks everybody else up. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just different. Now, only thing I say is, if you commit a crime by yourself, my nigga, and they don't feel like taking it to trial. Now, these are scenarios that happen. This is something that will always happen. If you commit a crime, you by yourself, you don't have no co-defendants, my nigga, and you cop the first deal they give you, that's on you. You go cop to a deal for less time if you know that they got enough to convict you. Why go to trial and fight why go 12 in the box, my nigga, when you know that they got something on you that they might win, that you believe that they can convict you on. So that's a different type of story, homie. You know, but cooperating, that's real though. Never supposed to cooperate. You go help them build their case. So you fuck. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't no honor in cooperating. You see what I'm saying? It's not it's not like, oh, I'm a real nigga. I stayed down because I didn't tell on nobody. But if you cooperate, my nigga, it's still damn bad to him, nigga. Because right now, this man, first of all, this is when I knew Thug was fucked. When he first started the case, that nigga was crying out to the media saying his living quarters was inhumane. Cause That right there just tell you if a nigga crying about had to lay in a 6x9 cell, my nigga, with a fucking thin ass pillow top, little, you know what I'm saying, with bunk mattress or whatever that shit is, nigga. Come on, bro. That nigga can't, for real, Thug can't do 20 years, bro. I might give it to him and say the nigga might be able to do some, he just might be able to do something like maybe 5, you know what I'm saying, on his hands, but the nigga been a millionaire for some years now. See, sometimes when a nigga gets some of that money though, niggas forget what it's like to be poor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. That nigga was saying his living quarters was inhumane. Hey, that's fucked up. That boy there like, fuck. You nigga want to be gangster though. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, that's why I say, like, nigga, it's nothing wrong with just nigga being a rider. Nigga, ride for yourself, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, once a nigga get to a certain level of success, it don't serve no purpose for a nigga to be out here, nigga, still rolling around with the chopstick, drugs in the car. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they caught that boy with lean and all that other shit, guns and all that, drugs and shit, nigga. You driving in the car, nigga. Come on, homie. Come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? This case is definitely gonna be over in 2023. But this is history right here, man. This is history. See, niggas catch cases, and some niggas, let me tell you what I noticed about some niggas, homie. Some niggas that go to jail and just let their lawyer tell them anything, though, nigga, right? I'm talking about your lawyer say, oh, man, this is what they got on you. This is a situation. Niggas is not even reading their documents themselves. My nigga, they not even reading what they being charged for. You see what I'm saying? Some of these niggas don't even know their constitutional right. You not looking at that file. You see what I'm saying? You ain't looking at what they got against you. You see what I'm saying? You should be able to look up the crimes that they're charging against you. You should be able to look up at the time that comes with each crime. You see what I'm saying? Like, niggas should be understanding that, you know, because this is textbooks. You know what I'm saying? This is in the books. It's you know, it's documented on what they can give you per crime, per charge, what they could let you slide on, what kind of bargain deals you can get. Niggas, that's how you take care of your business, my nigga. Like, when you fighting this shit, like, nigga, if you got a lawyer, you should be the second lawyer in the room. Like, you going pro per with yourself, nigga, to make sure that, nigga, you know that they ain't trying to railroad you, bro. You see what I'm saying? I was looking at Thug pictures the other day. The nigga had on a pink dress. You see, a pink dress. Y'all can't tell me this ain't history. You see what I'm saying? Now that they classifying this shit as gang jump, nigga, they saying that this nigga is a fucking leader of the YSL, damn near the syndicate or some shit, nigga, that wears a pink dress. You know what I'm saying? With pink stockings and some pink Prada shoes. You know what I'm saying? The game is crazy, homie. The whole point of Rico is to get you by association. That's what they go. First of all, this Rico ain't gonna get disappeared, bro. You see what I'm saying? That DA have already put in enough, man. They not playing with the boys in Atlanta. Look, they coming at the Houston next. You see what I'm saying? See, LA been getting hit with gang injunctions. You know, they've been throwing Ricos at niggas too. You see what I'm saying? See, one thing about a Rico, you have to be a leader. You have to be a top-ranking member for them to hit you with that Rico. If you just a regular Joe bro, they ain't hitting you with all that shit, my nigga. You not important. You not of value. You see what I'm saying? So niggas they not doing any nigga that's just from a section like nigga hitting niggas with Ricos, bro. All right, let's speed it up, man. Let's get to it. Hold on. All right, so let me see. I think my mic tripping.
Garage trainer.
What do you have to have qualification-wise in order to be designated a NIBIN authorized trainer?
The ATF has a training course where they bring you in and teach you how to teach other persons to use the system so that they are using the same protocols as everyone else.
During the course of the pendency of and prior to the indictment of the case that you've been called to testify for today, Have you scanned?
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out to my nigga TYP Cam, man. Y'all go follow my partner, man. My nigga be grinding for
Yes.
sure.
And
I'm
would you
finna go
please
crazy
tell the court
2023 though.
how
For
it
sure.
is that you ensure the accuracy of the results that you gain as a result of those scans?
When we scan those in there, we have to review them when we do the correlations. We also have a secondary person review those correlations also to see if there's any errors that were made. And then if any potential leads were found, a third person will look at those to see if there's any type of
Oh yeah, for sure.
mistake.
And have you done that with each piece of evidence that you have placed onto the NIBIN system?
Yes.
Would I, an ordinary layperson, be equipped to walk into the Atlanta Police Department crime lab, even if I'm escorted with someone, and place the shell casing into NIBIN?
No, you would not. You have to have access to the computer and you have to be trained first.
If you gave me access to the computer and I went up to the system with a piece of evidence in the form of a shell casing and placed it into the system, with you standing there next to me, would I, an ordinary layperson, without your training, background, and experience, be equipped to understand any outputs or results?
You would not.
Man, this crazy, man. That boy, man, he fighting for his life, man. That boy fighting for his fucking life.
Explain to the court what it is exactly that happens when you take a piece of evidence and input it into the NIBIN system.
We put the evidence in. It takes upwards of 7 to 7.5 minutes for it to take all the pictures of the cartridge case. Again, it's high definition 3D imaging. Once it does that, it assigns that cartridge case a numerical value, done so by a complex algorithm. Once you submit it, it then takes and searches that value against any other cartridge cases in the system, see if there's any similarities close enough to call it a potential lead.
And this high definition 3D imaging, is it in the form of, or conducted, or captured by any kind of particular microscopic camera? Or is it just a regular?
It's a microscopic camera at 40 power magnification.
I mean,
40 power magnification.
and when you say submit, it then submits
Yes.
the image. What do you mean?
It downloads to the data concentrator.
Look, he nervous.
All
He's
of the
scratching
other
his
cartridge
skin.
cases are stored for it to search.
And what is it that your training allows you or causes you to do that I wouldn't be able to do if I went up and just put a shell casing into the system?
You wouldn't be able to open the system up without having an access code password to be able to get into the system. And then you would need to learn or know how to create the case.
How to do what?
Create the case, which is putting all the parameters in, the case numbers, the caliber, the firing pin impression shape. You would have to know how to do all that to be able to open the system up to insert the cartridge case.
And is it the experience and training that you have recited to the court that affords you the knowledge that you have regarding those parameters, the firing pin impression shape, the caliber of the ammunition, which allows you to then enter or input that evidence into that system?
Yes.
Is that information that is known to the general public?
Not generally.
And I should say absent specialized training that you described for the court here.
Correct.
Just one second.
Going on in y'all nation, I know.
Your Honor, the state tenders Jennings Kilgore as an expert in NIBIN technology.
All right, does anybody want to voir dire, Mr. Kilgore?
Judge, I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a little bit of clarification if I can. He's being tendered as an expert in NIBIN technology. I'm not quite sure I know what that means. Is he just the expert in explaining what the system does? I don't know. What does that mean?
Your Honor, Mr. Kilgore has testified as to his training and experience that allows him to speak specifically about the results from NIBIN. I don't want to use the word examination because there is a separate person that does the firearms examinations, but the results of the input into the NIBIN system of leads that are generated and evidence that is input into NIBIN. This is a technology that is background and training specific. The ordinary person on the street wouldn't be able to speak intelligently about what a NIBIN lead is, what it does, what it means. So yes,
All right,
NIBIN technology.
But I haven't heard him testify about results that come out of the NIBIN or if there are any charts, if there are any conclusory, any reports. I haven't heard anything about that. Essentially, it seems as though he's being tendered as a witness who can say that this is how the machine works, or this is how you input the information into the machine. It might be a little bit more technical than that, but it doesn't sound as though this is something that requires expert testimony.
well, the word you just said, technical, Mr. Adams, is the reason why it's a subject matter that would be, that the average person wouldn't
Technical
know.
meaning it's a machine. I mean, I can put something into a Canon copier, but I can't tell you how the Canon copier works or explain anything that comes out of it. So it sounds as though he's being tendered.
Would you like to lodge an objection?
No, I guess I'd like to voir dire him.
Okay. All right.
Your Honor, prior to Mr. Adams having that opportunity, as I'm happy to yield the floor to him to do, I'd also, in addition to NIBIN technology, tender Jennings Kilgore as an expert in the utilization of the NIBIN system itself. Thank you.
Okay. Utilize the NIBIN technology and its utilization?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. Okay, Mr. Adams, go right ahead, sir.
Yes. Mr. Kilgore, did you,
Salute.
were you assigned to do anything, to conduct any studies or analyze any reports?
Watch him
or
chew
any
his
results
ass
of
up.
any-
He finna chew him
in this
up.
case?
Watch this.
Yes, well, with the NIBIN system in general, the correlations
Catch it,
is
though.
where
What's
we
happening
view
with
the
it, gang?
results of the cartridge cases that we submit to look for any potential leads.
Okay, and so were there results of submitted cartridge casings that you were tasked with looking at?
Yes.
Okay, is there a report that has that information that you
We do
reviewed?
we do have reports at the lab on the cases that we submit.
Okay, and do you have those reports here with you?
I do not.
Okay, are you in a position to explain anything that is in those reports, exactly what they say, how they're interpreted?
I would have to look at each one. If it has a NIBIN lead, it would say in there that the two cases, there was a potential lead between the two cases. And when we say potential lead, that means that the NIBIN system, as well as us with our eyesight, has found enough similarities between the two different cartridge cases to warrant further microscopic examination by a firearms examiner.
Okay, you said us and the NIBIN system. So you were actually tasked with looking at something, at a report of some sort, a generated report, and making some sort of conclusion based upon your review of that report?
Yes.
Okay, and where is your report or your conclusions that you arrived at?
Our reports are on our computer system back at the crime lab.
See, Thug paid millions for that lawyer, man. He paid millions. He fighting a good fight, though. I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Thug is fighting a good fight, homie. That's why you niggas better have that lawyer money.
Take a look at what's been handed to me by the state.
That man, I'm telling you, man. Y'all better get some lawyer money. Stop blowing that shit on jury and cars, nigga. If you can't afford to buy a lawyer for getting caught after you came up with that money. That's what's going on, man. It's hours of paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Discovery. First of all, for them lawyers to even look at that discovery, bro, they charging you, my nigga. This ain't no nigga. Thug is worth. How much was Thug worth? I think Thug probably worth like 50-something million or some shit like that. His label is worth 100 to 300 million. Like that nigga got some near long money, homie. That nigga don't got no little small change. Like Gunna got some, maybe a couple M's.
This has not been
Thug got the money, homie.
I will tender that as State's Exhibit
It'd be 19.
Okay, may I approach the witness briefly?
You can, sir.
All right, I'm going to approach you and show you what's been marked as, well, it's not the attendance, it's just the purpose of identification.
That other officer, man, they got him up out the way.
What it is I'm showing to you?
Yes, sir.
All right, tell me if you would, without going into the substance of it, what it is generally.
This is a NIBIN report where we have entered cartridge cases onto the system.
Okay, now let me hold on to that a second if you don't mind. Well, this is a report that's generated based on information entered into the NIBIN system. Is that correct?
Yes.
Are there additional either reports, graphs, readings that go along with this report?
No, that would be a final report.
Okay, this is a final report, and this was prepared by yourself. Is that correct? Okay. Is there anything else that's generated by the NIBIN system other than this report?
If they're not for just a general report, but if there's a lead, then there's an additional report that we do if there's a NIBIN lead.
Okay. Was there a lead?
Not on that one.
Okay. I have no additional questions for the witness.
All right, anybody else? Yes, before you were so rudely hijacked by Mr. Adams, but you were closer, so
Well, it actually is taking the fingerprints off the cartridge, correct?
Yes, sir. It works with the same concept as the APHIS system for fingerprints.
But you're not the one that actually tests whether the cartridge came out of a particular gun or not.
No, sir. I cannot make a determination if a cartridge case definitely came out of the gun.
These are just a preliminary test.
Correct.
Then you go to the firearms examiner.
Yes, sir. For a final report and confirmation, a firearms examiner would have to microscopically examine it.
Right, and that's done by a microscope, not this highly technical machine.
Yes, sir. They use a comparison microscope, and they look at it through the scope with their eyesight.
And they look at the same thing, the firing pin, the mark.
Firing pin striations, markings, everything.
Marks on the cartridge when it comes out of the gun.
Yes.
Okay, I don't have anything further.
okay. All right. Anybody else? Okay. Any argument? If there's no argument, I will go ahead and designate Mr. Kilgore as an expert in NIBIN technology and its utilization. Okay. All right. Mr. Kilgore, what I'll do at this point in time is, sir, I'm going to temporarily excuse you as a witness. The state and or the defense of the court will call you at a time certain in the future.
Yes, sir.
You're free to go about your usual duties and avocation. Just don't discuss your testimony with anybody except the attorneys in this case, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
And Your Honor, as I represented to the court and to Mr. Adams that I will be tendering State's Exhibit 19, I'd like to tender it.
All right, any objections, states 19? All right, states 19 is admitted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have Mr. Tanner available?
We do, Judge.
Okay, let's go ahead and call Mr. Tanner, please.
Your Honor, Mr. Tanner does have a PowerPoint presentation as part of his association. Would he be able to set that up? Mr. Tanner, is there a way that you would be able to set that up?
He's your witness.
I just wanted to make sure the court would be.
I don't have any issue with that. If he will aid in him giving his testimony to me, that would be fine. It can be shared digitally on the Zoom system. That'd be fine. Folks, we're just going to recess in place. We'll go ahead and swear him. He come in. I'll just recess in place till he's ready. Mr. Tanner, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
All right, so if you would please approach the witness stand. Once you get there, if you'd be so kind and turn and face Lieutenant Gibson, be sworn as a witness, please.
You swear or affirm that the testimony you give in this court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I did.
You may lower your hand, you may be seated, once yourself. For the record, please state your name, spell your first and last, and state your occupation. Please stick to the.
If I may, Madam Prosecutor, where is that PowerPoint presentation located in the discovery material?
He brought that today. I can send it to you via email if you'd like.
Well, I also we have an opportunity to at least state.
I'm just going to recess in place. Why don't you just pause, show it to those that are here that want to see it, and then he can resume. Okay.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
All right.
Sure. I can send it to whoever, to everybody. If that's, okay.
Mr. Tanner, you okay with us sending your presentation
Yes.
to all those concerned here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, sir. All right.
Your Honor, if I may ask Mr. Francis.
All right. Did you have it or B11? Okay. All right. We're just going to recess in place for the technology piece to catch up.
Trying to get everybody's email. Everyone should have it. Your emails,
What up, sis?
hopefully.
Man, this shit crazy, homie. That man fighting for his fucking life, man. This is showing you who really your homeboy. See, this is how you know, nigga, if you got solid niggas around you, bruh. All these niggas taking plea deals don't help Thug at all. This the same nigga that put these niggas in position. Soon as they get caught, they want to take the plea deal, nigga, and it's incriminating Thug in the case. It's making that nigga look bad than what it really is.
It says it's sent. I don't know. If I can just show it to, and Your Honor, it's assisting to him, but if the court would like, just go ahead. I believe we can.
No, I can recess a minute. Just let whoever wants to is here go through it.
Has anyone received it yet? It's saying sent, so I don't know where it went.
It'll take a moment. It's a PowerPoint, probably a bigger file. So
It costs money to fight a Rico case, man. When we watching this court, just know that this shit costs money. You see what I'm saying? Everybody from the typewriting lady to anybody that's standing in that courtroom has to get paid. You see what I'm saying? And the nigga that's fighting the case is the nigga that's spending the money. You see what I'm saying? The state got to pay for that shit too, man.
Your Honor, this 2 weeks arguments with Mr. Dorsey, this is a small request. I understand there's new stuff coming up, but if we could get it ahead of time, especially because 24/7, 705 allows us to have access to this data that they're basing their testimony on, ideally before the hearing, so we can be prepared. So there's going to be any other experts. Just send it to us ahead of time, and that one we can be ready for it.
yes, sir.
They make it seem like he El Chapo or something. Yeah, this is the same nigga that wore a pink skirt. Nigga had a pink skirt with pink leggings on, with some Prada shoes and a pink Cartier sweater.
Okay, Mr. Weinstein got it. So
You may.
I guess he has the fastest email. AOL's that fast. Gotta get to a Gmail.
It's crazy, man. This is crazy, bro.
It doesn't detail any, it's just the presentation. It doesn't detail the findings. You have the findings.
Yeah, he nervous too. I don't know why these niggas be getting on them stands and shit, man. They think they ain't gonna get nervous, homie. I wonder if having a black judge help or hurts. Well, nah, so far this lawyer right here, bro. This I mean, not the lawyer, the judge, excuse me. This judge has been fair. I ain't seen that nigga show no foul play. He addressed issues that was on both parties. Like, nah, we're not going for that in the court. Like, you gonna give him a fair trial. For real. This, like I said, like when I be watching the judge and shit, he looked like a nigga that probably, you know what I'm saying, had some homeboys in the streets. I ain't gonna say he looked like a street nigga, but you know, he looked like he know what time it is, man. He being fair to both parties. You know what I'm saying? He ain't taking sides. That's one thing I can say. You know what I'm saying? He be checking the Young Thug lawyer and he be checking the DA. Like, nigga, I ain't finna let you nigga just, cause this, you know what I'm saying? I mean, man, you gotta keep it fair, man. You ain't gonna just let this black man get railroaded. This nigga is this nigga is a iconic artist. You know what I'm saying? This nigga have made history. You know what I'm saying? They want some of that money back. Young Thug been making too much money. You see what I'm saying? He just closed that deal where they gave that nigga 100 million. No, my bad. Was it 100 million or 300 million to do a joint venture with YSL? That they're now trying to label a gang. All those investors that put millions of dollars, 100 M's, 100. Come on, bro. Young nigga that come from the ghetto, talking about playing with 100 million. Come on, homie. Of course they was gonna try this nigga, try to tie him to some some drugs and guns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hit their radar. I definitely think because of what he accomplished, because see, in America, to be a young black man in America and you represent progress, accomplishing shit to the masses, 100 million is the masses, bro. It's no way a nigga can sit back and say something to a nigga that got 100 million. Like, nigga, who you talking to, nigga? I got 100 M's, bro. Nigga, man, come on, my nigga. It's all respect after that, nigga. You gonna respect that, nigga. If a nigga come from nothing, if you look at Young Thug old videos, bro, that nigga was poor as fuck. That nigga come from nothing, nigga. His record label, nigga, just did a joint venture for 100 M's. Come on, homie. Come on, bro. Look at the nigga mansion. Look at the nigga mama house. Man, come on, man. His whole infrastructure, my nigga, that's top tier shit though. That's top tier. You see what I'm saying? And coming out, nigga, Thug got more money than a DA. You see what I'm saying? Thug probably makes more money than Thug make more money than that judge who's actually judging his case. You see what I'm saying? Thug got some money, homie. You know what I'm saying? And where he fucked up at was having too many niggas start killing shit and was claiming YSL. They not going for that. They not finna let no nigga that got that much money still be tied to the streets, my nigga. Where you letting a nigga out here, nigga, catch bodies and all that shit, and you letting them niggas be around your record label, bro. Like, nigga, if you a shooter, bro, don't keep the shooters around the studio, nigga. Go put them nigga. All right, so this is where he fucked up at for me. Nigga, you got trap houses in the same hood y'all from, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like, you niggas should have had that shit out, nigga, in the suburbs where can't nobody see y'all. Everybody meet up in the suburbs, nigga. You don't have it directly in the hood, bro. By him having trap spots in the hood that's tied to him, the nigga, what Thug got real estate, homie. For sure, one thing we know Thug to have is real estate. And that was one of the most genius moves. When you come from the hood, nigga, and you got some money, nigga, buy some real estate, put your niggas in position. But that's to get them niggas out of doing petty crime. You see what I'm saying? He was letting them niggas still do that gangster shit with him having all that money. That's where he fucked up at. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you should be giving these niggas, starting businesses and letting these niggas work in them. All right, we gotta speed this up, man. This nigga, he nervous. This nigga iffy right here. Look, nigga trying to fold his fingers. All right, let's talk about it a little bit. They taking too long, man. I guess they still it's all good. We just gonna rap about it, man. I really feel like this though, man. You know, never underestimate somebody, man. We this is Jeffery Williams right here, homie. This man is fighting for his life. This man, he's only Thug got to be only what 20. Thug might be 30 now. My bad, Thug, because I know young Lil Durk about 30. You know what I'm saying? So Thug about 30 some years old now, man. You see what I'm saying? And that's a fucked up way to fall out in your 30s. You smell what I'm saying, nigga? You cannot be out here like that, bro. How about get out the streets? I feel like when you reach a certain level of success, bro, it serves no purpose, my nigga, to be a millionaire and still pulling up on the same block where you didn't got shot at, nigga, you didn't got arrested at. Like, bro, you don't never go back to that. Because first of all, any nigga, you a target. Nigga, you a trophy. Nigga don't give a... See, one thing niggas don't understand is you think niggas supposed to respect you because you got money, because you got millions. That nigga, that he don't got no millions, nigga. So, nigga, of course, nigga rather just knock you down, nigga, and do it for the recognition. You see what I'm saying? Because if you looking at this case, these niggas then already in the toll on Thug in so many ways, bro. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to plead that YSL is just a record label. It's not considered a gang. And all them other niggas that been taking those plea deals, they have to concur that YSL is considered a gang and have committed illegal drugs and crimes of whatever nature they might want to say. If they agree to that, that's a part of their plea deal. So all of y'all that's taking those plea deals, you got to understand that y'all cooperating, my nigga. You telling them that YSL is a fucking gang. You see what I'm saying? Slime Life is considered a gang. It's known to be a part of the drug enterprise or criminal activity. Anything of that sort, my nigga, of that nature, that's going to classify this nigga record label as a fucking gang. It ain't no way. And what, 14 you niggas into plea deals already? Like, come on, homie. Come on, bro. He gone, yeah. Hey, man, you know, he gonna have to do some time, man. He gonna have to do some time. But they not giving Thug no plea deal. They not giving. Somebody got to go down for this. It's murders involved. It's been, you know what I'm saying, criminal activity involved. See, with Rico cases, you know, they go after the leaders. You see what I'm saying? You got to be a top-ranking nigga that they could put, that could classify it as a gang. You see what I'm saying? I just seen some shit on Instagram. Some female said they thought Rico was a person. This fucking some female talking about because Rico coming to get Young Thug. This motherfucker broad didn't even. Man, listen, man. Some of y'all that listen, you know, it's cool that niggas be trying to see what's going on, but some of you niggas don't even have a misdemeanor. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even had a jaywalking ticket, none of that shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but same time, man, I hope niggas is learning from this. I hope niggas understand, bro. If you don't have no retainer fee for a lawyer, bro, you shouldn't go hit that lick. You see what I'm saying? I tell a nigga like this, you know what I'm saying? Before you go do some dirt, my nigga, make sure you got some you got a retainer fee for a lawyer. You see what I'm saying? Make sure you got some lawyer money. Nigga, because I'm like, what if you get caught? Nigga, like, what if I pass? What if you pass and you still get caught? You smelling what I'm selling down? Niggas is not waking up their game, homie. Niggas is not self-aware. You can't be out here on this blacktop, nigga, and think you go hit a lick. You see what I'm saying? First of all, you trusting a nigga who invited you to the lick. What if this nigga's a crash dummy? How many niggas and took those field trips, my nigga, and a nigga went to jail, nigga got caught on the first whim? You see what I'm saying? Nigga went to go rob something, nigga. You see what I'm saying? And a nigga, y'all niggas got caught. The first time you decide to jump off the porch and get with it, you see what I'm saying? You trusting this nigga because this nigga didn't hit a lick and got away on the last one. Catch this shit though, nigga. He got away on the last one, so you like, oh, he good at it. He got away. Nah, it don't work like that though, nigga. Sometimes, nigga, he just got lucky that first time. That second time, nigga, he go hit a bigger lick that carried more time. You see what I'm saying? And you like, damn, I gotta get with this nigga. I gotta start fucking with this nigga. This nigga passing. Oh, I don't want to let this nigga slide off and go hit for 300,000. You see what I'm saying? Me and him, nigga, we gonna split 150,000 each. I don't want to miss out on that. And at the same time, you looking at it from the money side, this nigga didn't invite you to the meeting where the nigga had to organize and orchestrate that crime. You see what I'm saying? That nigga like, come on, bro, be here at this time. You follow me. This is what we gonna do when we get there. Nigga, you didn't know if he did his research, he checked, plot, plan, strategized. You don't know none of that. Only thing you know that last lick that nigga hit, nigga, he passed on it. And you don't want that nigga to go pass again, because sometimes it be like that. A nigga be nervous, like, nah, I ain't gonna do it again. I'm gonna just see what he do the next time. And then he pass again. You see what I'm saying? Then you mad. You see what I'm saying? Niggas be gambling their lives on trusting other people. And that's just a prime example of what really goes on. Like, see, Thug shouldn't have all them niggas around him, bruh. You see what I'm saying? Like, nigga should have had it like a syndicate or something. Nigga should have had it like on some mafia shit. Like, bro, nobody get close to Young Thug. He was too accessible. This is why I feel like, you know, sometimes when niggas with money, man, them niggas be trying to stay down. You see what I'm saying? Niggas are try to prove, man, fuck this money. This money ain't shit. These niggas are kill a nigga for you over this money, bruh. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, to me, money is a tool that can provide financial, materialistic things, items. You see what I'm saying? Like loyalty, bro. Let's be honest. Nobody, if you want real loyalty, homie, you gotta pay for it. Catch this guy, hey, catch it though, nigga. If you want the loyalty, homie, you paying for that. It ain't no such thing as real loyalty no more, my nigga. Because at the end of the day, nigga, everybody for themselves. These niggas got, man, listen, some of them niggas is telling, bro. Some of them niggas taking plea deals because they baby mamas calling like, you got to think about your kids. You got to think about you. Then you got the little bitch in here. First of all, nigga, you knew what you was doing when you was out there, nigga, committing those crimes. Anytime you dealing with the streets, it's a price for this life, homie. It is a price for this life. It's no way you go get in the streets, my nigga, and nigga go make something shake, nigga, and it ain't no repercussion behind it. What goes around, come around, my nigga, and niggas fail to realize that shit, nigga. You can't play in the streets and think the streets ain't gonna play back with you. You see what I'm saying? You gotta put in, you gotta pay your dues, nigga. You see what I'm saying? When you jump off that porch, nigga, and you get with this shit in the streets and you decide that you go do this shit, bro, you see what I'm saying? You gotta live with whatever comes with it. You see what I'm saying? Most niggas will jump in the streets and only do it for the financial gain. But they not prepared for the repercussions. You see what I'm saying? Does Young Thug has kids? Yeah, Thug got kids. And that's what I'm saying. See, his kids is the ones that's affected by this. They just lost their daddy. Their daddy is a multi-millionaire. Now, nigga, he spent all that money on this case and, trying to survive and pay a couple bills for them kids to get older. He got a gang of kids. Thug got like 4-5 kids. You see what I'm saying? If he's smart, he'll put at least $1 million in all of their trust fund. You see what I'm saying? Take that L, because, nigga, if you get hit with 20 years off this shit, let's realize, you know what I'm saying? This is a Rico case. You see what I'm saying? It's not a federal Rico case. This is a state Rico case. See, it's a big difference between a federal and a state Rico case. But at the same time, they don't play. Now that they got him classified, in order to hit him with that racketeering and all that type of shit, they got to classify you as a gang member. You see what I'm saying? And that's the first thing that they did. You see what I'm saying? They just classified YSL as a gang. The moment Gunna has said that he's seen YSL commit crimes, murder, and drugs and all that shit, illegal criminal activity, and he said that YSL is a gang, he was fucked right then and there. Right then and there. Now, because see, this is trial. Now the jury is going to look at his record label as a gang because there's murder involved, there's drugs involved. These are all textbook basics for them to try to conclude you to be considered a gang. You know what I'm saying? And by him throwing up the gang signs, that's another thing where he fucked up at. You know how they thought that, slime life? That's textbooks to conclude that could be considered a gang. You see what I'm saying? All that shit, man. The nigga sliming like, yeah, all that shit, homie. This right here, my nigga, I'm paying attention to this shit, homie, because I'm looking at it like this, nigga. Any nigga that's out here, nigga, with money and you still associating yourself at the bottom, my nigga, and you not doing it on a scale where, it should be protocol, it should be ranks. You should have, nigga, your top members to your low members. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't be out there like that, bro. Thug did this to himself, homie. At the end of the day, This shit is, the game ain't based off of sympathy. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no sympathy at all. This should be a learning curve, my nigga, because nigga Thug, you put yourself in this situation, bro. You man, come on. You thought it was sweet, nigga. You thought it, nigga, come on, bro. You thought it was just easy, nigga, because you're not actually even if he didn't commit the crimes, they still go hit him with this shit. You see what I'm saying? If they found any evidence saying that, yeah, if he gave an order to commit a crime, that is just as guilty as being a shooter. You see what I'm saying? Because you the one that told nigga to do it. This case finna go up, bro. You see what I'm saying? We got a couple more days in 2022, homie. I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all paying attention. You know, it's a fucked up situation because this man took care of a lot of people. This man covered a lot financially. You know what I'm saying? He didn't took care of a lot of people financially. He didn't change people's lives. You see what I'm saying? So you got to realize that all them people that he took care of, including his mama, his sisters, his daughters, his sons, the baby mamas, everybody that he took care of, that he had a good run. This nigga been a millionaire for a long time. They life finna change. They life have went from bad to good, from, you know what I'm saying, now to good to bad. You see what I'm saying? Because that money go run out, bro. He's gonna be dry. You see what I'm saying? And all he would just be is, you know, a nigga that come from the streets that made it to the top and lost it all again. You see what I'm saying? Now he's in jail looking at 20 years. You know what I'm saying? This is history in the making, homie. This is something that, you know, I think every street nigga, every gang banger, make your kids watch this shit. Look at this nigga right here. Look, nigga had it all. Show your kids this, homie. And look, now that boy fighting for his fucking life. Now his kids don't got a daddy. Now his mama don't have a son to pull up on Sundays and have Sunday dinner with. You see what I'm saying? You know, all them niggas, he didn't sign artists. Look at the artists that wasn't even involved in that shit. You see what I'm saying? Now they CEO niggas fighting for their life. Now if he make it out of this, you might as well put Thug up there with the top. First of all, because anytime you got a record label that's worth 300 million, even 100 million, put him up there with P. Diddy, all them, Jay-Z's, all that. I mean, coming from the South, nigga, if he make it out of this shit, he will be bigger than T.I. Nobody will be bigger than Thug, nigga. That's on everything. When you look at the infrastructure of this, the nigga beat a Rico case that tried to classify his label as a gang. One of the highest paid record labels, nigga, in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, Thug has one of the highest. He owns one of the biggest. Nigga, hey, catch this though. Nigga, YSL, nigga, is financially bigger than T.I. record label. It's bigger than Jermaine Dupri shit. Jermaine Dupri, man, he don't even got no label no more. Nigga, them niggas is obsolete. You see what I'm saying? Thug is one of the big 100 M's, bro. This nigga that come from nothing. You see what I'm saying? The same nigga that wear a pink skirt and pink legging thighs and fucking pink motherfucking penny loafers with a, you know what I'm saying, with a pink cashmere sweater. You see what I'm saying? And a fucking earring in the middle of his nose. You know what I'm saying? With black and pink fingernails. It's considered one of the top leaders, a CEO who has a record label worth 100 million. He got a gang of millions. Like, come on, homie. This ain't nothing to play with, bro. You see what I'm saying? Just take care of your mom, sister, and little brother. Take care of your daughters, nigga. What are you talking about? The nigga got kids. He got sons, daughters. That nigga Thug got kids. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be real. Take care of your bitch. What's old girl name? His girlfriend been with that nigga about 10 years, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, she stayed down through all this shit. Nigga wearing pink and they calling him out of his name and all that shit. Like, she stayed down. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, take care of your bitch too, my nigga. You see what I'm saying, nigga? You got caught. Nigga, take care of the ones who stay down with you. If you got the money and you know you gonna let that money run out, take care of the ones that stay down with you, bro. You see what I'm saying? Don't be fucking selfish and be giving it to the same niggas. And some niggas like that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because he burning money right now. Let me just tell y'all this. For number one, Thug is burning a gang of money right now, my nigga. It's no way that Thug is sitting behind that bars, nigga, and ain't no money coming out. You see what I'm saying? The nigga, you got to realize, I just seen that he sold his mansion for number one. You see what I'm saying? Because he burning through that money. He preparing that lawyer that he got. Oh, that lawyer is a millionaire just by this case, for sure. You know what I'm saying? This nigga you ain't touching no shit like this for no little bitty crumbs, nigga. This got to be at least a 1.3 million to fight this case, my nigga. On top of the state, you know what I'm saying, is charging. You know, even try this type of case, bro. It's a lot. You know what I'm saying? This is a big case for the judge. You got to look at all the co-defendants. Look how many co-defendants is on this case. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. This nigga, you don't got no money, bro. You don't have no money to fight no case like this, nigga. Your ass is grass, Jack. Hang it up, partner. Hang that shit up, bro. If you don't got the finance, you don't got the funds financially because you got to look at it like this, nigga. He's the millionaire, right? He got to pay for all his co-defendants to have a lawyer. That costs money too. You see what I'm saying? Like whatever it costs to try this case, come on, bro. This is up there. This ain't no nigga. Come on, bro. This ain't no little ass shit right here, nigga. Like everybody that's fighting that case, that's a top ranking member that he know that got, you know, that could be potentially look at more time. He can't trust them. You gotta buy them lawyers. You can't trust the fact that them niggas. So you go off. First of all, it's all fun when a nigga got the gun. You see what I'm saying? When a nigga got the money and all that shit, and the nigga telling the nigga, I'll ride for you, nigga, I'll die for you. Then nigga get caught. He like, hey, I need a lawyer. You see what I'm saying? And you like, man, I can't help you with that. Nigga, just figure that shit out. Nigga, he like, nigga, that's when the nigga start counting pocket watching your money. Nigga, like, nigga, you got the millions. Nigga, I need a lawyer. Nigga, a lot of this shit I done did for you. Of course, nigga, you gonna have to look at it like, oh, this nigga might snitch on a nigga now. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, nigga, you can't act funny with that money, nigga, because, nigga, if you don't get them niggas a lawyer, of course them niggas will tell on you. Nigga, that's like basically saying, here, nigga, just because who I am, I'm gonna let you fry. You see what I'm saying? That's why, nigga, you should have saved your own money. You should have had your own lawyer just in case anything happened. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of the niggas was leaning on Thug. You see what I'm saying? Let me touch some of that type of money, nigga. I'm gonna already have a retainer fee, all that shit, nigga. I'm gonna make sure my lawyer's straight. Just if I'm even doing it on that type of level, I'm not finna get railroaded because we know that it's a money game. We know that financially it costs to commit a crime. For number one, you gotta even do your research to try to hit the lick. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get tools, buy rental cars, change license plates, get movie theater tickets, whatever you gotta do to make sure that you get away out that situation, bro. But if you get caught in the midst of a crime, you're gonna have to financially, for number one, you gotta pay for bail. You gotta bail out for number one. You gotta, because any nigga that go to jail, let me tell you something, my nigga, the best bet for you to do is to fight it on the streets. You see what I'm saying? Because if you fighting it in that cell, they send those sleepers in there. They might have a informant that's part of your gang. You probably slapped that nigga 2 years ago, spit in the nigga face, treated him like shit. You know what I'm saying? He done been around your infrastructure. Now they calling him in to come sit in the cell with you, and you thinking y'all good because you ain't tripping off that nigga, and that nigga over there asking you what really happened, and you singing to the nigga. He's reporting that back to them. Like, man, it's the game is cold, homie. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say the game is 60% mental, 40% physical. Because right now, Thug don't even know what he up against, bro. You see what I'm saying? Nigga looking at hella time, bro. Nigga looking at some years. You see what I'm saying? So let's speed this shit up and then we're gonna get up out of here, man. Shout out to everybody that came Thug with me, man. Check out this little situation right here with Thug, man. It's important that we learn what's going on because we can learn from this.
It has says young slime line.
Yes, Mr. Adams, that language is good.
Okay, and Sergio Kitchens' name.
All the names and the reference to why it's okay.
Okay. Where it says and a company known as Young Slime Life, I would suggest that perhaps be.
There's another we sent out another copy. Yeah, we adjusted that one already, Mr. Adams. As to what?
Question number 37. For question number 37, it should be
events that occurred from January 2015 to May 2000.
Look at all those lawyers and defense attorneys.
All right, we can
Look at all
change
the
that
people,
to
man,
May of
fighting for this case,
2022.
man.
Wes, can
Look
you
at the
do that?
DA over there. They going to work.
Okay. All right, anything else in terms of 37 that needs to be adjusted?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lawyers on Young Thug side.
How about
I see 4
anything
people on the
from,
DA side.
Page 10 purports to go from 38 to 43. All right. What about 44 through 47? What about 48 through 51?
It's good to see us. Look at all these black defense
What
attorneys
about
and lawyers, man.
52 through 57? What about 58?
It's crazy. It's
through
crazy how they got
64
a gang
that
of black
otherwise have not
people on the
been,
defense side, on the DA side, to
adjusted
make it look like
already.
they're not gonna be prejudiced about this case.
Through 64.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, bro.
We're gonna move some of those to the religious question that we asked earlier.
All right, gang. Look, that's it, man. That's our time, man. We hit 1 hour and 44 minutes. I want to thank everybody that was thugging with me, man, that pulled up, showed some love, man. Y'all know how we coming. I definitely want to leave off with saying this, though, man. Niggas gotta ask themselves, bro. Like, niggas be too desperate. Nigga do anything for the love of money, homie. You see what I'm saying? What this represents is the good and the bad. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, this is a nigga that come from the hood that made it from nothing to something. You smell what I'm selling, and became a multimillionaire. You see what I'm saying? Financially took care of his family. You see what I'm saying? Financially took care of his neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? Like, when I was looking at it, I'm like, bro, had trap spots, a gang. The nigga had an army, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, Thug got an army out there, nigga. You got houses in the hood, nigga, where niggas can pull up to, nigga. You keeping weed, drinking liquor around that motherfucking nigga. Come on, man. That's how you take care of your army. Most of these niggas just want to get drunk and get high anyway. You know what I'm saying? And floss guns, cuz. So, you know, looking at this shit, homie, he lost it all. He's losing that. He's burning through them all the millions that he got. Look at that defense team. Look at those lawyers on the other side. Look at the co-defendants that's involved. You see what I'm saying? On top of that, imagine the stress that man is going through. Imagine the pressure. Nigga, you got to take care of those kids. The baby mama's got to be straight. You know, you ain't able to talk to your kids. The nigga show how much he love his kids. Now, that's going to eat you up. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that you got kids asking where daddy at and want to talk to their dad and shit, nigga, that'll fuck you up. I don't care who you are. Because your kids depend on you. You see what I'm saying? You know, they didn't ask to be here, especially if you're a real parent. Nigga, shout out to all the mothers, all the fathers that ever went through something where, where the integrity of they what they mean to their kids are just people that go through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember me being in jail, nigga. Nigga talking to my kids and shit. That shit used to fuck me up. Like, when you go come away from this glass, dad, all that type of shit. You like, I'm coming soon. Just pray for me. And, pray for me every day. All that shit. You got to ask your kids to pray for you. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the parents, man, that got kids, that ever been through something with their kids, homie. Is real. So those are the things I look at. Like, I know he going through something. You see what I'm saying? Like, and you got to put on your poker face, nigga, because his whole life is being publicized. Thug is fighting a public Rico case in front of the whole world. You see what I'm saying? No matter what the outcome comes to, nigga, he's going to have to take that on the chin. You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't based off of sympathy. He's watching his close friends take plea deals. You see what I'm saying? He's watching everybody cop out. You see what I'm saying? That would have stayed down. You see what I'm saying? I bet you it's probably going to be about 2 niggas. Always 2 niggas be like, shit, nigga, I'm going out with a bang, because some niggas represent integrity. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, everybody else, they go fold, man. But that's my time, man. I'll see y'all on one of the next videos. Y'all know I'm dropping content all day throughout the days, man. I'm going crazy. I started the new year now, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Peace.